So I'm Matthew Dale, one half of Dale and Scullion, Louise Scullion's the other half. And we go under the term environmental artist, ecological artist, so that's what I'm going to speak about tonight. The first half of the slides are sort of pieces of text that you're probably sort of familiar with this one, which is from Ban Ki-moon, recent statement. I feel like the kind of jazz bringing it down after all this, you know. You're probably not so familiar with this one. You know, like in the last 30 years, 421 million birds, we've lost them throughout Europe. You know, it's the kind of thing I'm interested in. A lot of people don't know about these things, but so another one, in the last 40 years, the world has lost 50% of the animals and wildlife, which is kind of catastrophic, but, you know, kind of underplayed. And this is from E.F. Schumacher. In growth for the sake of growing, no one inquires after its final shape. There is no saturation point. Who, it may be asked, calls the tune? Fundamentally the technologist. Whatever becomes technologically possible within certain economic limits. You can tell I'm not used to this. So this is Martin Luther King, a statement that constantly we refer to for inspiration. So I suppose one of the things, Louise and I, we kind of feel we have to respond to this type of information. I don't know, it's just us, but we feel we have to do something about it. So the first set of statements are a bit depressing, you know, and sometimes when you read that sort of stuff, you almost kind of freeze, because what do you do? Can you do anything? We're powerless. But we kind of draw a lot from that, and you know, as Martin Luther King said, that the artist can depict a world, another way of doing things, another way of looking at things, another way of seeing things, rather than this underlying oppressive sort of philosophy of capital, growth, profit that taints everything. Can we look at new ways of doing things? So that's what we kind of do in our own small way. And one of the things we're interested in is reconnection, reconnecting people to nature. And this is a kind of series, this is called Rose Nest Benches. We made 30 of these benches that are throughout the forest and rivers and Dumfries and Galloway. And people lie on the bench, they take time out, de-stress, listen to rivers, look at the canopies of trees, hear their heartbeat, feel the wind. You know, so they're kind of like, almost like sockets back into the energy of nature. And they're in quite wild, bleak, lonely places as well, like these big moors. But when you actually lie on them, you start to notice an insect level, the level of the atmosphere, the breathing earth above us, the huge bowl of the sky. And it can have quite a profound but gentle effect on you. This is telling a story, something we try to do. The philosopher David Abrams said the indigenous people used to have stories embedded in rocks and stones and rivers, but we don't experience that much, so we try and embed the ecological story into objects. And this is a story we did where we created this tweed, Harris tweed, in the colours of the hen harrier, because the grouse moors, you know, they have this monocrop of grouse, and everything else gets destroyed in order to keep the crop going. The grouse moor does supply a certain income for the locals, but it's at the cost of the whole ecology. Inside the bag we had the red grouse, tweed, the outside was the hen harrier, and all these animals here all get destroyed, they all get slaughtered in order to keep the grouse going. But what's good about the bag is, when people are moving with the bag through the city, wherever they go to the work, the story's embedded in the bag, so people ask, what's going on with that bag, and the story gets conveyed. This was a series of garments we made, a show at the Dovecot recently. And these are for changing perceptions. This one's a recumbent jacket. It's got neoprene in the head, neoprene in the shoulders, neoprene in the hips, and it's got listening holes for your ears. So when you put the jacket on, the whole purpose is to go and lie down, to find places to lie down in, to slow down, to listen to rivers. This is the rain jacket. This is made to experience rain. Normally we have our umbrellas, our Gore-Tex, but actually the rain's a wonderful thing to feel in your skin, to feel in your head. This boy is wearing the rain jacket. It's a neoprene collar. It's Harris tweed again, which is quite waterproof, and it's actually really beautiful to feel the rain in your head and your skin. This is a silhouette jacket, and she's got the hood up, because the most fearful thing for all the rest of nature is the human silhouette. And once you get to where you want to go, you flip the hood up, and you come like a boulder. And actually, the birds and the animals come much close to you. This one's a gatherer's jacket for foraging. The other side of it, there's little holes for little phials of water for picking up plants, for putting plants in. The big deep pockets for collecting moss or whatever. And when you're collecting, you're touching, you're feeling the earth, you're becoming part of the environment again. You're becoming an animal. And I'll leave you with this quote from Mahatma Gandhi. That's it. Thank you.